Hi, this is BB from clutterclearinglifecoaching.com, and I want to make a short video today about feelings of forgiveness. When we're having a hard time forgiving ourselves and moving on from whatever we're holding on to. As humans, we are more negative than positive. It should be the other way around because we were supposed to be positive. We were supposed to just let go of all the negativity and step into a better feeling mode and stay there. But unfortunately, because of life, it doesn't work like that. And some of us who are empaths and we have this very strong feeling center, we tend to have this, we tend to forgive ourselves less because we feel the pain of other people. We feel what they go through. So we are very sensitive to them. And we hold on to feelings if we feel we haven't done enough, or we should have done some more, or we should have done something differently, or we should have done something a different way, we tend to hold on to it. And with that being said, we have a hard time forgiving ourselves when we're not able to actually provide the help or provide the assistance or provide the friendship or provide the whatever is needed the other person needs at that time. We feel a sense of guilt or a sense of like we didn't do enough, and we have a hard time forgiving ourselves. On the other hand, there's sometimes people who will deliberately hurt other people, and they tend to hold on to guilt feelings because they know they did something wrong and they're having a hard time forgiving themselves. There's also a mode where people don't forgive themselves if they feel like life is just the way it is. They've committed acts against even the Creator, that their life is just unfolding the way it is because they've done something wrong. They must have done something wrong. They had to have done something wrong. They don't know what it is, but they feel confident they must have done something wrong because their lot in life is not anything that they would wish it to be. So they must have offended someone, and they can't forgive themselves because they don't know what they're forgiving themselves for. So they hold on to that measure of guilt, and they're having a hard time just letting it go. This is a sticky subject with self-forgiveness, because some people also will feel that it's too easy to forgive yourself. It's too easy to forgive yourself and move on. Who will do the penance? Who will do the penalty? Who will pay the penalties? Where's the justice in this? It cannot be that easy to just commit an act of some atrocity against another human being in whatever shape, way, or form it will take, and just forgive themselves and move on. They're having a hard time doing that because they have a lot of guilt. In that case, it would be best, I believe, if it's a criminal offense, then go to the police, get the law involved, do what you need to do, and let them help you with setting right what was wrong or who you wronged. The second part, if it's not a criminal activity, the thing to do, if you feel that strongly, is to fess up, confess, and however that turns out, it'll be whatever it is. But at the same time, it'll give you a measure of relaxation that, well, you've confessed and you know and they know, and you may have a disagreement for a short while, and you're able to move past it. Because usually when somebody is not forgiving themselves, it means that they're usually empaths. They have feeling centers that are very strong. Because there are other people who will do the most heinous acts and then they will just move on. They don't care about forgiveness, guilt feelings. They're strangers to these. These are just words. They don't have any meaning to them. They don't care. But to To feel a sense of like you can't forgive yourself for a prolonged period of time, it means that you have a certain empathy and you really are truly sorry for what you've done. So let's do a tapping round. When you're having a problem with forgiving yourself, when you're using the excuse also not to move past, to do something further in your life. Because let's say you felt you did something wrong to a friend. The friend may not know that what you've done, but you're holding on to feelings, but you've offended them. And you're holding on to feelings where you're having a hard time forgiving yourself. And with that being said, you don't do anything more. You don't want to go around them. You don't want to, because you're just, every time you're around them, you feel uncomfortable. So we'll work on that so that you're able to make up for it in other ways. Then you'll start to feel better. But to get to the place where you actually are able to move past it, if you're stuck on not being able to forgive yourself, let's do some tapping to clear it away. Start on the karate chop, of course. Even though I'm having a hard time forgiving myself, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm having a hard time forgiving myself, I really don't want to forgive myself. And completely love and accept myself anyway. I'm really having a hard time forgiving myself. I don't deserve it. It cannot be this easy. This doesn't feel right. I'm going to choose to love, honor, and accept who I am anyway. I'm having a hard time forgiving myself. I'm having a real hard time forgiving myself. I really don't know much about this. Just a forgiving. I feel like a real stinker. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have said that. If people only knew how bad I felt. I'm really having a hard time getting past this. The person has told me it's okay. But I just can't let this go. I should not forgive myself this easily. I should pay for this somehow. This should be a penalty. There should be a penalty. It cannot be this easy to just forgive myself. What? Just forgive and let it go? I'll right the wrong now. Well, I'm not writing it anyhow. I'm really not doing anything anyway. I'm just having a hard time with forgiving myself. Because I apologize. But am I doing anything better? I don't think so. Have I done anything to repair the damages? I don't think so. But I'm having my hard time forgiving myself. I'm I'm really having a real hard time forgiving myself. Take a deep breath. And out. Now, there's more to come with this series of forgiveness and self-forgiveness and forgiving others. If you need my help, just find my website. I will post a link in the description section. It's clutterclearinglifecoaching.com. That's the clearing out of the clutter, like what we just did. The fears, the phobias, the holdbacks that are preventing us from living a full life. clutterclearinglifecoaching.com. Fill out my contact form that is on the website. Put your phone number. I will call you as soon as I'm able, and we will see what areas of your life I can help you with, whatever is needed to get done, if it's within my scope of expertise, and we will take it from there. Until the next video, peace.